You're not missing happiness, and you're just looking in the wrong place. It's not in success, money, or other people. It's in this very moment in gratitude, peace, and self-acceptance. Stop chasing happiness and start living it, because the happiest life begins the moment you choose to live happy. Happiness. Everyone wants it. Yet most people spend their whole lives chasing it like a shadow that always slips away. We say, when I get that job, I'll be happy. When I find love, I'll be happy. When I buy that house or that car, I'll be happy. But the truth is, happiness is never hiding in the future. It's already here in this very moment, waiting for us to notice it. The greatest mistake we make as human beings is believing that happiness is something to achieve, when in reality, it's something to live. Every person, no matter how rich or poor, faces problems. Some have wealth but no peace. Others have peace but very little money. Some have fame but no true connection. Others have quiet lives full of love. So what does it really mean to live happy? It means to understand that happiness is not the absence of problems but the strength to deal with them. It's not about having everything perfect. It's about finding something good even when everything feels imperfect. Think about it. Life is a series of unpredictable moments. One day everything goes right. The next day everything falls apart. If your happiness depends on perfect conditions, you'll never truly be happy because life will never stop testing you. Happiness isn't something you find once and keep forever. It's a practice, a mindset, a way of looking at the world. It's waking up every day and deciding to focus on what you have instead of what's missing. It's realizing that your peace of mind is worth more than your possessions. People often believe happiness comes from big things: success, luxury, recognition. But in truth, happiness hides in small, ordinary moments. A morning coffee, a kind smile from a stranger, laughter with friends, a quiet evening with family, the feeling of being alive after a long day. The happiest people are not the ones who have everything. They're the ones who notice everything. They notice the warmth of sunlight, the sound of rain, the taste of their favorite food, and the beauty of stillness. They are present in every moment. Most unhappiness comes from comparison. We look at others and believe they have it better. We scroll through perfect pictures and feel like our life isn't enough. But behind every smiling photo is a human being fighting silent battles. The truth is, nobody has a perfect life. Everyone is struggling in some way. The key to living happy is to stop comparing your behind the scenes with someone else's highlight reel. You are not meant to live their story. You are meant to live yours. Another reason many people fail to live happily is that they hold on to the past. They replay mistakes, heartbreaks, regrets, but the past is gone. You can't change it. You can only learn from it and move forward. Every moment you spend stuck in what steals time from what could be. Happiness begins the moment you stop arguing with what already happened. Forgive yourself. Forgive others, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. And then there are those who live too far in the future, always worried about what's next, always afraid of what could go wrong. But happiness cannot exist in tomorrow. It exists only in today. Life is happening right now, in this breath, in this heartbeat. The more you delay your joy, the more it slips away. The future will never come in the way you imagine it, so stop waiting for the perfect day to smile, to rest, to be grateful. That perfect day is now. Living happy also means accepting yourself fully. You are not perfect, and you never will be. But that's what makes you human. Stop being your own worst enemy, the harsh voice in your head that says you're not enough, not successful, not beautiful, not smart. That voice lies. You are enough as you are. You are growing, learning, and evolving every single day. Happiness starts when you become your own friend instead of your own critic. If you look closely, life gives you countless reasons to smile. Every morning you wake up is another chance. Every breath you take is proof that you still have time to love, to heal, to create, to grow. Living happy is not about ignoring pain or pretending everything's fine. It's about understanding that even pain has a purpose. It teaches you compassion, gratitude, strength, and resilience. Without sadness, you wouldn't value joy. Without loss, you wouldn't cherish love. Without darkness, you wouldn't appreciate light. Sometimes people attach happiness to external approval, waiting for others to validate their worth. But happiness doesn't come from applause. It comes from self-acceptance. When you no longer need to prove yourself to anyone, you free yourself. When you stop chasing validation, you start living authentically, and authenticity brings peace. the kind of peace that can't be bought, taught, or taken away. One of the most powerful truths about happiness is this: gratitude changes everything. When you start focusing on what you have instead of what's missing, your whole world changes. Gratitude doesn't mean you ignore your struggles. It means you choose to see the blessings that exist alongside them. Even in your hardest days, there's always something to be thankful for. Your health, your family, your strength. The simple fact that you're still here trying. Gratitude turns ordinary moments into miracles. We live in a world that constantly tells us we need more. More money, more success, more followers, more everything. But living happy doesn't come from more. It comes from enough. The moment you realize that what you already have is enough, you stop running and start living. The richest person is not the one who has the most, but the one who needs the least. Relationships also play a huge role in happiness. Humans are not designed to live alone. We need connection, love, laughter, and belonging. But happiness doesn't mean depending on others for joy. It means sharing your joy with others. Love people deeply, but don't lose yourself in the process. Be kind, be giving, but also protect your peace. A happy life is built on balance, giving and receiving, caring and letting go. One of the secrets to a happy life is simplicity. The simpler you live, the more peace you find. Let go of unnecessary drama, overthinking, and toxic attachments. Let your home, your mind, and your heart be light. The less you carry, the freer you become. Life isn't meant to be a competition. It's meant to be an experience. Don't rush through it. Live it, feel it, enjoy it. Happiness is not a permanent state. It's a wave, and it rises and falls, and that's okay. Don't chase constant happiness. Aim for inner peace. When you have peace, even sadness becomes bearable. True happiness is quiet, gentle, and steady. It's not about excitement or pleasure, but about harmony. It's about feeling at home within yourself, no matter where you are or what's happening. If you want to live happy, serve others. Help someone without expecting anything in return. There's a unique kind of joy that comes only from giving. The more you lift others, the lighter your own heart becomes. Happiness grows when it's shared. Even a small act of kindness, a word, a gesture, a smile, can create ripples that return to you multiplied. Life will never be perfect. You will face pain, loss, disappointment, and failure. But each of those moments carries wisdom. Every storm eventually clears. Every dark night leads to sunrise. Living happy doesn't mean escaping suffering. It means finding beauty in the middle of it. When you stop fighting life and start flowing with it, happiness naturally finds you. In the end, living happy is a choice, not a reward. You don't need permission to be happy. You don't need everything to make sense. You don't even need to have everything figured out. You just need to start appreciating where you are, who you are, and what you have. Happiness is a habit you build, not a treasure you find. So live happy, not because life is easy, but because it's short. Not because you have everything, but because you see meaning in everything. Smile more, complain less, forgive quickly, love deeply. And remember, happiness is not waiting somewhere in the future, and it's right here in your hands in this moment. All you have to do is choose it, again and again every single day.